222-3429 and 209-846-9274. Now, it's time to get real with your housing and property issues with JC.
JC! Thank you, Lee and Mishi. Guys, today on Get Real, we have another true-to-life story to share with you. Dino and Faye Rivera of Union City, California tried every possible option to keep their home that was underwater. From almost filing bankruptcy to applying for loan modification 6 times and getting denied each and every time. Their first and second loan amounted to about $800,000 with a combined monthly mortgage payment of about $2,600 minimum payment, but it was set to go up to about $3,500 in March 2012. Today, we're going to find out the details of that story. Let's welcome Dino Rivera and, of course, Rob and Ning. Hi, guys.
JC. Hi.
Dino, thank you so much for being on the show. A lot of our viewers always appreciate these real-life stories because nakaka-relate sila. Your home was underwater. The first thing that you did was you applied for loan modification.
That's right.
And you got denied 3 consecutive times.
Right. We first applied on our own and were denied, and so we ended up hiring a company. We worked with them, but after 3 attempts, it was all unsuccessful and denied 3 times.
Is that common? You try 3 times? You think after the second time you're like, okay, we got denied twice. Why would I try a second time? Is that normal?
Well, karamihan sa kababayan natin, they want to really keep the home. Kasi pag merong nabago sa situation mo, you can reapply again.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they will keep trying.
After you got denied the 3rd time, the next course of action was you already talked to a bankruptcy
we consulted a bankruptcy attorney who immediately told us to, go for it. Luckily, we did some more research and got a second opinion, and we held back because it wouldn't have been beneficial for us.
So this bankruptcy lawyer, I mean, it seems like he was just go, do it. It didn't seem like there was any okay, this is your second option, your third option.
Yeah. Right.
He just, so what does that mean? If I talk to a bankruptcy lawyer, that's what they're going to tell me most of the time because it's to their benefit?
Unfortunately, JC, that's what happens because that's the only avenue they have for their own business is to do bankruptcy. In the case of Dino and Faye, it would have been a horrible choice because, quite frankly, they had 2 loans, and the BK13 would really only strip the smaller loan, and that would have left them severely underwater with their first, even though they filed bankruptcy.
Okay, so Dino, I'd imagine at this point in time, you're already very disheartened. You got loan modification denied 3 times. The bankruptcy lawyer says, okay, it's time to file for bankruptcy. What's your recourse next?
Yeah, at that point, we were ready to walk away as a lot of our friends and relatives in a similar boat, and we heard different advice. But I watched the show all the time, and it was an episode that I saw Rob and Ning talk about the Debt Forgiveness Act, and that's when it clicked. I got to give them a call.
Okay, fantastic. And then Ning, walk us through what happened after that.
Yeah, so they did a consult and I ran the numbers. It seems like they will mako-qualify talaga sila sa loan modification. Kasi yung magiging modified payment is the 31% of their income.
Okay.
But again, loan modification is not law. Kaya pwede talaga ikaw ma-deny kahit meron kang possibility na maaprubahan. And by that time then, nasa option arm program sila. Ibig sabihin, every month na binabayaran nila yung $2,600 doon sa utang nila na yon, $1,500 ang nadadagdag sa kanilang principal every single month. Kasi yung binabayad nila monthly is just minimum payment. Kaya talagang they really need to be out of that program ASAP.
So Rob, based on the guidelines, it doesn't mean that just because there are guidelines, those are, I mean, we've stressed that over and over again in the show.
Yeah, that's why they're called guidelines, JC. It's not law, they're guidelines. So that means that the lender can choose or choose not to participate in modification.
So at what point in this process did the short sale come up, or was it suggested?
Well, kasi when they came to us, talagang parang sinabi na nila,
we were ready.
You were ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Okay. So what was your mindset when you basically said, Dino, okay, it's short sale time? Well, I guess if you say you're okay now with bankruptcy, I guess it's not hard to say I'm okay with a short sale, right?
Well, in the beginning, everything we wanted to do was to save our home. That was goal number 1. But after all the denials and all the heartbreaks, we came to realize, hey, we can't save this anymore. And then if you picture your property like a business, it's not worth just sinking ship. Right.
Yeah, we actually sold a home for 490,000. So meron silang 321,000 deficiency there na possible taxable consequence sa kanila. Kaya talagang, and then plus the fact na option arm program, talagang, I mean, I don't think it's...
Correct. And again, Rob, let's remind them, if he had listened to that bankruptcy lawyer and filed for bankruptcy, where would he be now?
Well, more than likely, he'd still be in his home, but severely underwater. Yes, he would have stripped away $50,000 on the second, but it would have been a horrible situation to be in.
Okay. Well, Dino, right now, currently you're renting.
That's right.
And the goal is, in how many years you want to buy a home again?
Another 2 years from now.
Very encouraging. 24 months, that's nothing. Well, before we let you go, any last-minute words of wisdom that you want to tell our viewers after this whole experience?
I would say just don't delay. Don't forget the Debt Forgiveness Act. You got till the end of this year. So act now, call Rob and Nate. Get real.
There you go. Fantastic. So, Rob, if they want to call you like Dino suggests, how do we reach you?
Capamelia, you can contact us at 888-860-9530, or you can visit us online at www.getrealsolutions.info.
And JC, if they will email us through our website, our staff can put them doon sa calendar namin para tawagan namin sila within 24 to 48 hours. Either Robert or myself will call you for a free 1-hour consultation.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Rob, Ning, and of course, Dino. May adobo pang parating. Ito muna ang ilang patikim.
Nagbibiro ka ba? Crispy pata na, binagoongan pa? Wapak! O, ano pang hinihintay mo? Attack! Magpapatuloy